Not long to wait now. Your graduation celebration will begin in 10 minutes. Please maintain a social distance while in the marquee. Not long to wait now. Your graduation celebration will begin in 5 minutes. Please wear your face mask if you are unable to maintain social distance. Not long to wait now. Your graduation celebration will begin in 2 minutes. Please maintain a social distance while in the marquee.
declare this celebration open.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard Black. I'm head of the College of Social Sciences. A very warm welcome to all of you as we meet to celebrate the achievements of our students who are graduating this summer. This is our last graduation in 2 weeks of graduations. I'm sure it is going to be by some distance the best. And welcome also to everybody who's watching in our international and perhaps also our self-isolating students who are on YouTube, Facebook and Weibo. Congratulations to all of you. This is not a normal degree ceremony, but then these are not normal times. The global pandemic has impacted all of our lives in ways that we could never have imagined only 18 months ago. But you have adapted, you've persevered, you've shown more resilience, ingenuity and tenacity than any graduating cohort before you. We're proud that you've dealt with all of that and have achieved your degrees. Graduations are a defining moment in the university's calendar, and in the years to come, you will see this graduation as a defining moment in your lives. That's why it matters that we're holding this celebration on campus. The events and activities we've hosted this week demonstrate the value that we place on you and your achievements. Whether you're graduating with an undergraduate, postgraduate, or research degree, you will enjoy this opportunity to be reunited with each other, to share your success with friends and family, to put on your robes, and to recognize and reflect on your achievements. This may not be an ordinary graduation ceremony, but this has not been an ordinary couple of years. Only a year ago, we were unable to hold graduation at all, and we were mourning the loss of our dear colleague, Peter Sinclair, who touched the lives, I believe, of many of you, and was a great friend and colleague to all of us. But throughout the pandemic, the university community has stepped up. We've played our part in the nation's response to the crisis. Our researchers have developed new tests to detect COVID, new medical interventions for those suffering from it, and have contributed to understanding of the disease and its social, economic, and political impacts, so that we might better deal with it in the future. We've instituted the Peter Sinclair Town Hall Lecture as a memory to Peter to discuss the economic issues that he so loved to talk to his students about. You've all played a part too, from social distancing and self-isolating, through to supporting vulnerable members of the community in Selly Oak, distributing food and medicine to those most in need, and volunteering in hospitals and helping neighbours. In short, you are extraordinary people, and we're here to celebrate your achievements. You came to the Birmingham Business School because you wanted to come to one of the world's top business schools. You wanted to test yourselves. You wanted to equip yourselves for the next phase of your life. Your experience will not have been what you were expecting, but you stand here today having overcome all barriers and having achieved your goals nonetheless. While you've studied with us, you've enriched our community, and hopefully you've made new friends and explored new horizons. As you graduate this summer, you graduate as an enriched person, someone of high achievement, someone who has tested themselves and succeeded. Now, these degree celebrations in our wonderful Green Heart are a first for the university. But this is a university of firsts. This was the first UK campus university, the first to have a medical school and to admit women to medical degrees. We were the first to create a Women's Hall of Residence, now the home of the business school, University House. More recently, we were the first university to open a secondary school and the first this year to establish a Pillar 2 testing laboratory for COVID-19. Perhaps today represents a first for you too. Let me particularly congratulate those of you who are the first in your families to graduate. I myself am from the first generation of my family to go to university, and some 30 years on, I know the difference that it has made for myself and my family. Today is most of all a day to tell stories, the individual stories of each of you, the students of all ages, backgrounds and nationalities who animate this great university. Each of you represent an individual chapter written into the history of the university. All of you will have your own unique and personal story of what it has taken for you to get here and the challenges that you have faced and overcome. So tell those stories today to each other, to your family, friends, and classmates. At the end of the day, what is a university without its students? Each of you here can feel extraordinarily proud of what you've accomplished. I hope that you'll be proud too that you've graduated from Birmingham Business School. Created out of the old School of Commerce, which was founded at the very beginning of our university in 1902, Birmingham Business School has a good claim to say that it is the oldest business school in the UK. It's also one of very few purpose-led business schools, focused on the principles of responsible business. As you transition into, or perhaps back into, the world of work, I hope that the values of responsible business will stay with you and that you'll continue to engage with us in pursuing this important agenda. Indeed, today marks the end of one kind of relationship with the university and the start of a new one. Today, you become a member of a distinguished family, a family with over 300,000 members in over 170 countries around the world, the alumni of the University of Birmingham. Our alumni engage in an astonishing array of projects and professions, and we look forward to hearing about your own professional achievements and successes in the years to come. Please do stay in touch with us. You and those who are with you have many reasons to be proud today. We share in that pride, and in that spirit of pride and of accomplishment, I will now hand over to the Deputy Dean, Professor Matt Cole, to continue this celebration event. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. So today I'm going to announce the prize winners of the various prizes we have across our accounting and finance and economics programs. Firstly, we have the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants Undergraduate Prize. This prize is awarded to the student with the highest overall score in the extended essay for the BSc Accounting and Finance program. And there are 3 recipients of this prize. They are Zishang Li, James Perring, and Mohammed Hamid. Next, we have the Advanced Financial Reporting Prize. This prize is awarded to the final year student with the highest overall module mark on the Advanced Financial Reporting module on the BSc Accountancy program. And this prize is awarded to Jordan Kelly. Next, the Advanced Taxation Prize. This prize goes to the final year student with the highest overall module mark on the Advanced Taxation module on the BSc Accountancy program. And this prize goes to Samuel Oliver. The BSc Accountancy Final Year Prize goes to the student or students with the highest overall weighted mean mark in the final year of the BSc Accountancy program. And this prize goes to 2 students, Samuel Oliver again, and Tommy Carter. The Economics Undergraduate Extended Essay Prize is awarded to the students with the highest scoring extended essays on any of the economics programs. And we have 5 recipients of this prize. They are Pengyu Chen, Hao Tian Zhang, Shun Du, Shuji Peng, and Chao Zhu. Next, the Elias Taylor Prize. This prize is awarded to a student who has faced specific difficulties beyond their control while studying at the University of Birmingham. And this prize is awarded to Heather Smith. And finally, we have the G. Henry Wright Prize. This prize is awarded to the graduating student who secures the highest average mark in the final assessments for degrees across the schools of business, social policy, and government and society. And this prize goes to Pengyu Chen. That prize is a particularly special achievement as well, if it's not obvious. So congratulations to all of those prize winners. Really, really amazing achievement. Done so well in a difficult year to not only have graduated, but to have graduated at the absolute peak amongst your peers. It's really very impressive achievement. So I'll now hand over to our student representative, Junior Suleiman.
Thank you, Professor Carl. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to the Business School for giving me the opportunity and the honor to be the student speaker for today. On behalf of the graduating class of 2021, I would like to say thank you to friends, family, distinguished guests, and faculty for being here today and for helping us put together this amazing event to celebrate our achievement and hard work. To my fellow graduates, congratulations, we made it. Now, it feels just like yesterday when we moved into our student accommodations for the first time. For many of us, coming to university was the first time we've lived away from home. I remember on that very day, after getting dropped off by my parents at tennis courts, feeling excited about the thought of actually being free and away from home. I was just like, yes, my own space, freedom. No more mum calling me when I'm out and asking when I'm coming back home. No more morning chores. Just excited about simple facts like staying up all night. As far as I was concerned, I was independent junior from then on. Then that evening, I remember feeling hungry, and I thought, yes, let me make my first dinner as an independent uni student. So I headed to the kitchen, got my brand new pot out, put on the hob. Then that's when I realized I don't know how to cook. Then that's when it hit me that this living away from home thing might just be harder than I thought. And if I wanted to survive the next 3 years, I needed to learn how to truly be an independent person. And I would say my time at the University of Birmingham has given me that opportunity. And I'm sure that there are many fellow graduates in here today that resonate with this. As well as becoming independent individuals, studying at the University of Birmingham has also given us the opportunity to develop a diverse group of friends. With students spanning from many different countries across the globe, we have been able to learn and appreciate different cultures. Before coming to university, I never knew how much I was missing out on. But now, through my various and diverse friendships, I have found out that one of my favorite food is gan guo hua tai, which is a very popular Chinese dish. I found out that I actually enjoy listening to South African amapiano music. And my new favorite movie is Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, a Bollywood blockbuster. I'm sure, like myself, that many of us has had a richer university and life experience as a result of the diverse cohort we've been graced with at the University of Birmingham. And all these new experiences are something that we will forever be grateful for and cherish. Now, graduating at the University of Birmingham under the current circumstances has made us a very special cohort. It has been a difficult past 16 months for all of us, with having to balance the challenges of lockdown as well as our various and respective university programs. Coupled with that is the looming fear of a COVID-induced recession that makes the job market we are graduating into very much more competitive and uncertain. However, my fellow graduates, it is important that we acknowledge that we've made it here, which is an extraordinary achievement in itself. But going forward, we must remain driven, remain positive, and resilient. For as the Chinese philosopher Sun Tzu famously said, "In the midst of chaos lies great opportunity." So for any of my fellow graduates out there today that thinking timing couldn't be worse given the pandemic, remember, the greatest opportunity is still yet to come. Graduating from a world-renowned university such as ours puts us in good stead to reach for the highest of heights. But when we are in these positions, we must remember that we have a great level of responsibility to society. As we are the generation of change, we must speak up on social injustices and work to create a world that future generations could be proud of and can thrive in. Now, before I end my speech, I would like to use this opportunity to thank God for putting me in this position. I'd like to thank my friends because this journey would not have been the same without you guys. I'd like to give a special thank you to Ria Patel and David Hathaway for helping me in the preparation of the speech. I'd like to thank the business school for their continued support throughout the 3 years. And most importantly, I'd like to thank my parents. Without you, I would certainly not be here today. And I thank you for all the sacrifices that you've made and for putting the spirit of excellence in me from a very young age. To Mom and Dad, I owe you everything. Class of 2021, please turn to your family and friends and join me in giving them a round of applause because without them, we're nothing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Junior, for those moving and inspiring words. Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Tim Softley. I'm the Pro Vice Chancellor for Research. It's a great pleasure to join you today and to close this celebration event with a few words. As we gather to mark your achievements during your time at the University of Birmingham, you'll no doubt have memories, as Junior did, of those first days that you came to study here, and I encourage you just to think back to those moments, how you felt on that day. My first day was 44 years ago, and I can remember it as if it were yesterday, that sense of excitement and anxiety, everything kind of mixed in there, and a tear in my eye as I can remember the exact spot where I stood saying goodbye to my family and friends. But since then, you have met new people, developed new ideas, you've overcome new challenges, and you've grown academically, you've grown intellectually, and you've grown personally. But now today, you are graduates, alumni of the University of Birmingham. All that hard work has paid off, so congratulations to you all. And why don't you just give each other just one more big round of applause. Thank you. It really is an enormous privilege for me to be able to congratulate you, to witness that sense of joy on your faces on this memorable occasion and this beautiful sunny day. And it's really a special privilege to be attending a degree celebration at all, in person at this time. And I would particularly like to thank my colleagues who've been working to plan these celebration events for many weeks and months. This is actually the last of over 20 such celebrations that we've put on. And could I just ask you, as this is the last one, just to show your appreciation to the people who've been involved. Thank you. So your success serves as a testament to this great university, and you should all be proud of yourselves, and as we are of you. As you graduate from the university, you can be confident that you are leaving with something of real and lasting value. A University of Birmingham degree is valued by the country's top employers, who recognize that this university provides you with the kind of education that equips you with intellectual curiosity, confidence, knowledge, and transferable skills. The kind of skills that are required to thrive in your careers and make a difference in the world. And ever since the foundation of this university in 1900, obtaining a degree from Birmingham has required perseverance. It's required tenacity and personal resilience. But somehow, you as the graduating class of 2021, you've shown those qualities in much greater abundance than perhaps any who've gone before you. You will have faced significant personal challenges, whether it was recovering from COVID-19 yourself. Perhaps you spent periods self-isolating or coped with studying from home or away from campus. And perhaps some of you took on extra caring responsibilities. And some of you will have experienced the deep sadness of a personal loss. But you will know how the pandemic has affected you personally, but you should take pride in all that you have accomplished in the face of adversity. You shouldn't forget the character you have shown. You should draw on it as a strength. You have seen your way through uncertain and difficult times, and I'm confident that whatever challenges you face in the future, you will be as well placed as any to meet and overcome them. As you leave graduation today, you'll be going out into a world that desperately needs you. It is a world that you can help to remake and reshape, and a world that needs the kinds of skills, ability, and commitment that characterizes graduates of this university. Our motto, per ardua ad alta, speaks of this. That means through great efforts to high things. And your great efforts have brought you high things, the degrees that we celebrate today. But your efforts will now take you to new places and to still greater heights. And you will test yourselves and prove yourselves, helping to rebuild the world as a better place for us all. As Professor Black has said, we welcome you today into a worldwide alumni community. In fact, there are only 14 countries in the world where you'll not find a Birmingham graduate, resident. But actually, this university was founded with a clear vision of changing the lives of the people of this city, the city of Birmingham. And we know that a significant proportion of our alumni remain in this area after graduation. Our founder, Joseph Chamberlain, set about raising money from philanthropists, the money that was required to build this university and our famous clock tower, Old Joe. You may have noticed that it doesn't have any clock hands today, so we're in a kind of timeless zone. But I'm pleased to say that those hands are in safekeeping. They haven't been stolen overnight. But it was actually an anonymous donation of £50,000 actually that made the construction of Old Joe possible. In fact, there was some change left over from £50,000 to build Old Joe in the 1900s. We have a long and proud history of philanthropy, and our alumni have featured prominently in volunteering their time as well as gifts of money, and we are in great gratitude to them. 100 years after Chamberlain's vision, we are still transforming lives through our fundraising and volunteering campaign, which is known as Birmingham in Action. It is an ambitious and innovative campaign that's offering life-changing opportunities for young people, ensuring that their circumstances do not hold them back from enjoying the kind of education that you have experienced here. The campaign is also supporting a broad range of groundbreaking research projects, for example, projects on the mental health of young people, projects that will transform the world for future generations. So as alumni of this university, we hope that this will be a campaign that you can engage with at the time that's appropriate, be proud of, and I would encourage you to join many others from across our community by getting involved in this campaign and sharing its impact. In this way, you can help to continue to change the lives of future generations of Birmingham students, students who we hope will be celebrating, like you, in many years to come. Wherever you find yourself in the world, you can be assured that you will always be part of the Birmingham family, and I'm sure you will carry a little piece of Birmingham with you. We hope to welcome you back in the future, whether that is for further study or to mentor a student perhaps, to come to an event, or simply just to enjoy the Green Heart on a sunny day as we are doing today. But you can be confident that we will be here to provide you with advice if you need it, to support you, to celebrate with you as your lives and careers develop. So in a moment, I will bring this particular celebration to a close. I'm sure many of you are looking forward to celebrating further with your family and friends. In view of the gusty winds today, please be careful if you need to throw your cap in the air. But first, let me just thank you for everything that you have given to us and to each other during your studies with us. The University of Birmingham would not exist but for its remarkable students. Each one of you has made your own contribution to this institution, to this great university, and left a legacy for the benefit of future generations. So I wish each and every one of you every success in the future, and I trust that your experiences at Birmingham will continue to shape your lives. Congratulations to you all once more. And now I declare this degree celebration closed.